Okay, so it'd be interesting to see how this goes, because I'm using my computer to do this video rather than my phone. And well, this is part 4 of my life living as a disabled person and that kind of thing. Please ignore that stuff behind me. That's being sorted out. That kind of thing. But I haven't had an easy, how can I put it? Haven't had an easy time of it this last few days. And as some of you know, I've had a lot of episodes with the police and whatnot. Like, I was in the police station on a voluntary interview last Tuesday the 8th, and I was accused blatantly of breaching my restraining order against this transgender person, which, you know, I haven't done or whatever at all. And unfortunately, the police don't believe me. They never do. What can I expect, really? You know, police not to fucking believe me. Excuse my language. I don't like swearing, but you know, I am a bit annoyed. And they said that I'd breached my restraining order by contacting this trans person directly by commenting on a Facebook post of hers, which was on another post, which I totally denied doing. I did not comment on her post at all. All I did was comment on the original post on Southend Crime Watch page, and this post was made by a chap called Ken. And basically what it was, he was having a go about like people speeding and not being mindful, you know, that kind of stuff. And I said to him, I said that basically he should be more mindful of his own driving, of his own standards of driving, rather than concentrating on that of others. Because he's like threatening people, saying, you know, he's got his dash camera, God knows what. And there's 8 million freaking dash cameras at least in the UK alone, right? Anyone can have a dash camera. Anyone can do what they want with a dash camera. It's silly. It's ridiculous. So this guy thinks that he can just do anything he wants. But he can't. Anyway, going back to the original story, away from this chap, this Ken geezer. So it's alleged that I contacted this bitch. So I'm going to refer to her as bitch. On Facebook, and they're saying that I'd said something along the lines, that's because you're dangerous and whatever yourself. But I don't know anything about this thing. I don't know anything about it. I never said anything about it or anything. You know, I mean, if I had, I would have held my hands up, right? I mean, that's what you do, innit? You hold your hands up. If you bodge up, you hold your hands up to it. Or at least, I mean, I think a lot of people would. You know. Pardon me. But anyway. So. Get that out of the way. And then Sunday night, I was watching something, well, I was watching another channel. I was watching Police Abusing Powers his live stream, which, you know, I often do, to be fair. You know, and who doesn't really? I mean, I think most of you guys on my channel watch it, to be quite honest. But anyways, minding my own business, watching the channel, taking part in the side chat and whatnot, and next thing I know, there's Plod banging at my door. It's like late of night, about 11, half 11 area, somewhere around that time. So I goes to the door and I says to them, I said, what can I do for you? And they arrested me on the spot, kept me in the police station overnight to about 10:15 the following morning, interviewed me about another potential breach of restraining order, which I haven't done. And this person who's got the restraining order on me, she doesn't ever lay off. She's notorious, she's vindictive, I don't know what more I can say, really, to be quite honest. And the police, they just let her, it seems to just let her do what she's doing to everyone. She's doing it to me, she's doing it to my friend, who has the misfortunes, funnily enough, of living next door to her. And you're just like, what can you do? Sorry, I'm feeling a bit stressed out and tired. Yeah, sorry about that. Something weird happened there. And the camera just clipped straight off. Don't know why. Thoughts me, honestly. Hopefully it saved my file. If not, there's nothing much I can do about it. I'll try and stitch two files together. That's all I can do. So like I was saying, they reported me again for the offence of, well, charged me for the offence of breach of restraining order and whatnot. Waiting on a court date, that kind of thing. It's like, I'm so stressed out. Oh dear. To be honest, I really am so stressed out. It's just like I can't win either way. And then I got the police right over the barrel yesterday as well. And they're saying that they've been around the whole estate and they've been putting like leaflets through everybody's door about how to report crime and antisocial behaviour and that kind of thing. And I said to them, well, you haven't been to my door. Why are you saying you've been to everybody's door? You've not been to my door. You've not been to anybody on my floor. And they're adamant they had. They had been. They even said the officer that's been dealing with me, PC Fawn, put something through my door personally. She did not. She didn't even come anywhere close. I've got CCTV in this flat and outside my door. She never came anywhere close to it. And I caught her out. Caught the police out because they lied directly on their own Facebook page and saying that they had in actual fact been to my address to put these leaflets through. And then there's today. And I had a chat earlier on with my tenancy officer and told her that things are getting worse for me and whatnot. Told her they think they've found a reason for all my falls, medical reason. She wants me to get letters from the doctors. The doctors are saying that I have to do the request for letters online, and it's all fun and games, to be quite honest with you. Really, it's just all fun and games. And then I go on a little jaunt just with my friend, just having a look around the area, see if there's anything that takes fancy and that kind of thing. Found 2 empty properties, one like both next door to each other, and I've you know, these are council properties. They're just sitting there doing nothing, nobody in them, no tenants, nothing. And I've said, look, you know, I'm interested. Like, I've even emailed my tenancy officer, said, look, you know, please, I'm interested in these properties, can you not try and wing it? Because here, where I am at the moment, I am in a studio flat on the 13th floor with multiple physical disabilities, multiple mental health problems, and so forth, and seems just no way out. And every time I want to go out or something, I've got to fend with the door, like not just my flat door, but that's heavy anyway, but the door downstairs, because of all the people that's coming into the building that shouldn't be even coming in, druggies, you name it, we're getting it. They're just breaking the door the whole time, and it's people like me who've got to, how can we put it, put up with it. It's just not fair. It's really not fair. And then going back to online problems and whatnot. So this is something that I'm actually a bit concerned about. There's a moron out there called Joe Public, aka his real name is Benjamin Harrison. Now he's got a little bit of a vendetta because he's not allowed to record anybody or anything at all in any way, shape or form throughout the whole of the UK. He's been barred from doing that for about 2 years, I think it is, and he just thinks he can do what the hell he wants and whatnot. More for him. But anyway, he's made a couple of videos about me. There's no way like sort of biting back at him or anything. You know, if he's watching, then he's allowed to. You know, I've got no gripes and whatnot. But just one thing I will say is if you're gonna like try and make me out to be the bad guy, do it to my face. Don't do it hiding behind a screen or anything. Come find me, do it to my face. Tell me what you think to my face. You know where I live. But you're too much of a wimp. Because this chap, this Joe Public, he thinks he's the bee's knees. He thinks he can do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. Go recording people, saying, you know, up yours. I do what I like. Basically, it gets right up people's noses, and then he gets a bit pissy because he's not allowed to even go in the police station filming or anything. In fact, in the police station there are signs that say no video or audio recording to be allowed because of him. He's the reason those signs are put there. Because of him. But however, with me, it's different. It's not just because I'm a woman. It's not just because I'm vulnerable, I'm disabled, you know, that kind of thing. The police actually have told me, and it's come from the chief at Southend Police Station, that I can film anywhere I want, anywhere I like, and everything else, and when I'm out I am not, and I stipulate the not bit, allowed to turn my body camera off at any time unless it is a private appointment, like doctor's appointment or something. Then I can turn my camera off, because I don't want everybody getting hold of my medical details or anything like that, you know. But this Ben chap, he's thinking that because he's not allowed to film in anywhere, that I'm not allowed to film. He's jealous because the police have told me outright to keep my body camera on at all times. Heck, you know, I don't want to carry a bloody body camera around with me, but I have to, because of everything that I'm being subjected to and whatnot. Not just the things to do with this trans person, not just her, because, you know, she says I've been somewhere that I'm not allowed to go. I have to prove that I've not even been there. But it's also because there's a lot of antisocial behaviour, crime, that kind of thing on my estate, and I've actually been victim quite a lot of times whilst living here to these crimes. I've been attacked, I've been assaulted, I've been, like last Wednesday, I was trying to get myself and my mobility scooter inside the door, and I was jumped on from behind. My neck was ripped backwards, and it still is giving me grief now, even though I've had it checked and everything. I'm still getting grief with it. It's still cracking away like it's gone out of fashion. And yeah, do you know what? I phoned the police 999 call as soon as it happened, and I was told, get yourself inside, someone will be in contact with you. I'm still waiting for someone to contact me a week later regarding this incident, and it's nuts that the police are quick enough to come and nick me for some transgender person making allegations about me breaching my restraining order, and yet if I phone 999, they're like, oh, we'll be there whenever. They just don't care. This is police corruption. This is Southend Police. This is Essex Police acting with, I don't know what the word is. I can't think to the life of me what the word is. But they're acting more in favour of, like, trans people and people that ethnic type minorities, that kind of thing, if they report a hate crime, God help ya, it becomes a big thing. But if you're British, you're white, you're straight, man, woman, whatever, you know, and you haven't been modified in any way, should we say, they don't want to know. They do not want to know. And why? I'll let you put your comments forward. Be interested to find out what you think. And with that, I will love you and leave you.